beef. On the Affirmative Action remix, I'll take the crown of the so-called king of the town and lock it down. Who is he talking about? Biggie. Thus, you have a beef with Big. Then you got Pac. Now I started that beef with Pac.
I mean, Pac, we didn't know each other like that. When we saw each other, it was just great respect, you know? It was great respect. I'm one of the guys that would talk about God in a way that intrigued him. So he screamed my lyrics at me one night. I wait for God with the fofo, you know, the 44 Magnum, at that time was the most powerful handgun. So, you know, it's when it's my time to go, I wait for God with the fofo. And, yo, here's some Hennessy, Pac. I remember Pac looking at the bottle. I don't think he ever had Hennessy before. You know what I'm saying? That was early 90s, bro. So, yeah, man, you know, and then Pac's music, what it did to me was it brought tears in my eyes. No one's in hip-hop has really done to me emotionally what Tupac has done. He's just another level. And I think if he would have lived longer, we would have saw this man be an actor, a true black actor, someone who would never do anything to compromise his values. You know, at the same time, I think he was still loose enough to be a real actor. I think he would have changed Hollywood. I think he would have changed politics. And none of us would be able to do what Tupac would have been able to done if he had lived.
Maybe a black Robert De Niro and Malcolm X in the same body. Yeah. But there's two intriguing things with you and Tupac. He dissed you.
The greatest thing he ever wrote, yeah.
How did that feel?
It was amazing, man. It brought tears to my eyes. You know, I got excited. Went to a club that night, and me and my brother and a few of us, we acted stupid. Not because we were angry, but because he had died, you know, before we had got a chance to meet. So we were just so emotional about him saying my name that we went and started fights with like 5 different people in the club that night, just out of excitement, out of emotion, out of the music that he made. Regardless if he said my name, it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like the story was like he dying and this new music is out and it's amazing. It's moving. It's warrior music. He's going at the East Coast. He said my name. He called me the ringleader of everybody, of Biggie, of everybody in the beginning of the Machiavelli album. They call me now as the ringleader. So you could imagine what we're feeling as we're hearing this album. That's how he looked at me, you know what I'm saying? As sort of the ringleader of my side of the coast, you know what I'm saying? And that's his last piece of music. So I'm honored. I'm actually honored.
So one can say that that's the only diss in your life that felt like a blessing.
I don't know if that's the only one, but that's what I remember, yeah.
C'est la